There's a children's science museum called the Academy of Natural Sciences, and they have this really cool exhibit called Skin Living Armor, Evolving Identity. And when you first walk in the doors, they begin with a focus on the natural science of how different kinds of animal skins have both protected and served those animals well in their different natural environments. But as you start to move through the exhibit, it gets even more interesting, in my opinion, because it really talks about the impact that our attitudes about skin color have had. It shaped culture, it shaped identity, and when attitudes are negative, it has led to racism. There's a very succinct and really good explanation of the impact that redlining has had on Black households, preventing them from purchasing homes and using those homes to build the generational wealth that so many other Americans have been able to build through homeownership and then pass on to their children. Because there was a government-sanctioned discriminatory practice that denied home loans and mortgages to Black households, it really behooves us to understand, are there other policies and practices, whether intentional or unintentional, that are keeping certain sociodemographic groups behind? And when you look at the data around eviction filings and evictions, what you find is that nationally, Black women are filed against and evicted at twice the rate as any other group. Matthew Desmond is the Pulitzer Prize-winning author of the book Evicted, who studied the issue of eviction quite extensively. And he said this: eviction is to Black women what prison is to Black men. Black men are locked up, while Black women are locked out. Here in Pennsylvania, we looked at the data, and we found that the areas with the highest rates of eviction filings tend to be the areas with the highest percentages of renters of color. Now, Pennsylvania is a state, like many others, that has some areas that have a majority white population. And so that really begs the question, is this data still relevant if you're talking about an area where there just aren't that many Black and brown households? Well, the Eviction Lab looked at national data and controlled for counties of different sizes, of different numbers of renters, and of different racial compositions. And here's what they found. It does still ring true. Black renters are filed against and evicted at significantly higher rates than their representation in the overall population. So what this does not mean is that Black households are the only ones that need assistance. What it does mean is that for those of us that care about equity for Black and brown households, this is just one more reason why eviction prevention has to be a high community-wide priority.